happy. There's nothing I won't do. I'll give my life to you. There's nothing I won't do. I no go lie. Oh my baby girl, up wondering all night, wondering how is it you to feel my heart. Sunshine coming in is a blessing, you believe me, that guy will never be apart. Say all night, wondering how is it you to feel my heart. Sunshine coming in is a blessing, you believe me, one night we will never be apart. Say I want you to know that I love you, baby, and I need you to know that I love you, baby, and I want you to know that I love you, baby, and I need you to know that I'll never leave you, boy, you're all that I want, 'cause you got what I need. Tell me, what do you see? The happiness in me. I love my life anytime I'm with you, as long as you love me. Boy, I'm telling you, there's nothing I won't do to make you smile. No. There's nothing I won't do to make you happy. There's nothing I won't do, I don't go lie. There's nothing I won't do, I give my life to you. Oh my baby, girl, up wondering all night, wondering how is it to feel my heart. Sunshine coming in is a blessing, you believe me, that we will never be apart. Say all night, wondering, girl, up wondering how is it to feel my heart. Sunshine coming in is a blessing, you believe me, that we will never be apart. Say I want you to know that I love you, baby, and I need you to know that I want you, baby, and I need you to know that I love you, baby, and I need you to know that I'll never leave you, boy, you're all that I want, 'cause you got what I need. Tell me, what do you see? The happiness in me. I love my life anytime I'm with you, as long as you love me. Boy, I'm telling you, there's nothing I won't do to make you smile. No. There's nothing I won't do to make you happy. There's nothing I won't do, I give my life to you. There's nothing I won't do, I don't go lie. Oh my baby boy, there's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do to make you smile. There's nothing I won't do to make you happy. There's nothing I won't do, I give my life to you. There's nothing I won't do, I don't go lie. Oh my baby boy, 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 telling me this, they're telling me that, they tell me say you love me, I mean I'll be right back. They telling me this, they telling me that, they tell me say you love me, I mean I'll be right back. There's nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do. Yeah. There's nothing I won't do. Yeah. There's nothing.
to be young again. That's amazing. Mimi performing all from the stable of Deja, you know her now, of the Maven's Crew. She made that song her own, and we are up for it. We all loved it. Well done, Mimi, and welcome to Weekend Deal. Our children are not just growing, they are becoming voices, strong voices, that is.
Raising great voices means creating a safe space, giving quality education, and teaching the right moral values.
Indeed, when our children are heard, when they are seen, when we resonate with them, indeed, society becomes stronger for all of us.
These children are a reminder that the future is already speaking. I am Patience Eloy, and this remains your favorite, let me add another favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, coming to you live from the network service of the NTA.
Amazing, isn't it? Stay with us on Weekend Deal as we touch base and light that candle with the voices of tomorrow. All our beautiful, amazing Nigerian children. This is Weekend Deal. And the voices of tomorrow are being heard today. My name is Thelma Obazian.
Across homes, communities, schools, and even on social media, young people are speaking about the world they want to inherit. And they talk about virtually everything. But the big question is, are we listening? If we are listening, how are we listening? It's your favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, coming to you from the network service of the NTA. To start our conversation today is NTA Lagos, and they'll be looking at kids as peace ambassadors.
Children are often seen as the future of a nation, but they are also powerful contributors to the present. Their natural curiosity, openness, and ability to form connections across differences makes them unique. They don't naturally see differences as barriers when they come together. Rather, they create friendships that cross boundaries of tribes, religion, culture, and that's where unity begins.
Unity means working together as a team, sharing with others, and including everybody in everything.
We can promote peace by being kind, respecting each other, and giving stuff to the poor.
In fact, peace begins with a child. When in our schools and society, we refuse to fight, bully others, or use negative and foul languages. But instead, think kindly and respect those who are different from us. In that way, we are spreading peace.
Raising children is both a joyful and challenging experience, especially when trying to instill values like unity, cooperation, and a sense of belonging among them. Teaching children respect for diversity and fairness from an early age is essential.
In early years, we intentionally teach children values like kindness, integrity, sharing, empathy, and respect for others. We use storytelling, role play, group activities, and classroom routines to help children understand fairness and inclusion.
When it comes to respect and fairness, there is no particular age, because children tend to learn at different ages.
That particular stage where when a visitor comes in, you tell your toddler, say good morning, sir. Say good afternoon, sir. Because as at that moment, you may think those teachings are not being processed in the mind of this child. But I want you to know it's a gradual thing. It's a build-up.
When children grow up learning to appreciate differences in culture, religion, language, and background, they are less likely to develop discriminatory attitudes. Children are not just observers of society, they are active builders of it. Their friendships, their choices, and their voices can shape a more united and peaceful nation. But are the voices of children loud enough?
Children are here to the society because they have ideas, talents, feelings, and problems that matter. When adults hear voices of little children in the society, they grow in confidence and teaching them that what is important.
Many children feel overlooked because adults tend to dominate conversations about national unity and social issues.
We need to fill in the gap by using our curriculum, using that curriculum as a tool, teaching them as well not to be biased. From the early childhood, they shouldn't be biased.
At times when they have misunderstanding among themselves, and you are favoring one child against the other, these children see. Let that fairness be introduced to them.
I kind of notice an argument between them. What do I do to settle it? It's simple. Ask the first child. He gives his own reasons. Okay. Ask the second child. What happens? He or she also gives his own reasons. So the best thing you could do is, okay, haven't heard your opinions and your reasons. You sit them down. But the aim of all of this investigation and dialogue is not to let the person who is right to become more superior. Now, the aim is to establish a balance.
And as educators and parents, we must create safe spaces where they can speak, express themselves confidently, and know their voices truly matter.
We cannot expect children to promote unity if they constantly witness us undermining others on the basis of where they come from, what they believe in. So as role models in the lives of these children, we must model the right qualities that we expect to see in them.
Schools and families play a key role by modeling fairness, encouraging cooperation, and addressing harmful stereotypes. When children are encouraged to see themselves as peace ambassadors, they begin to understand that their words, actions, and attitudes can shape a more inclusive and peaceful society.
It's all about our beautiful, exceptional, amazing, and creative Nigerian children. Don't we just love them? And of course, for Mimi, who's been belting out amazing tunes, I often wonder when these performers or entertainers see young people on weekend deal deliver such as Mimi is doing today, I wonder what they think. I just want to take her under my wing and ensure that, she gets up there. In celebrating our children, we bring them to the fore, just like we're doing today, so we can hear literally from the horse's mouth. Please join us to welcome a young student and philanthropist. He's just 13, but is already leaving indelible prints in the sands of Nigeria's time.
Welcome to Weekend Deal, young philanthropist.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're most welcome. Now, I like to call him Master Joshua, and I have a reason. I'll tell you that later. He's not alone. He's with his beautiful mother. As a matter of fact, they walked in here and I was like, big sister and younger brother, or what? And she says, proudly, I am the mother. So she clocked it. She actually clocked it. You're welcome to Weekend Deal. You're most welcome to Weekend Deal.
Great to have you both with us today.
Yes. So tell us. I want to hear from you first, because see, when we mothers bring up this children like this, we are proud. I know you're proud. Today's a proud moment for you. Tell me how he was as a child.
Okay, as a child, Joshua, there's something I did when I was to conceive. Okay. I prayed and I said, God, I want a child who will not give me a problem. And truly God honored that prayer. And growing up as a child, he was very calm, gentle. You will never see him playing, rough and all that. And I saw the intentionality in him. He's a child that even at age 2, age 3, 4, he knows what he wanted. And, I worked with that. And so I think at the age of 10, coming up to tell me this is what I want to do, I was like, oh no, this is beyond me. This guy has just challenged God.
What did he tell you he wanted to do at 10?
Okay, when it was to clock 10, I was like, okay, what do you want for your birthdays? Because I believe that you don't impose on a child. You let them tell you what they feel like. And what do you want for your birthday? How do you want the celebration to look like? Because I remember when I was 10, it was a party. I mean, the nations came around. my uncles from the north, east, everybody came for my birthday. So I was like, what do you want? I was like, Mommy, I want to be supporting children to pay their school fees. I was like, wow.
Hello.
Hi. I was like, hi. What are we talking about? And that year, that was in 2023. Wow. In fact, just as if God knew what he wanted to do. People were I was seeing posts online like, let's support a child's school fees. I was like, Joshua, what do we do? He said, Mommy, bring her from my piggy bank and let's pay. Okay. And we paid 10,000 that year. And that was how God established that. I was like, okay.
No, the story will end here. Let Joshua tell us the rest of it. Joshua is our special guest today. Okay, Joshua, but let me celebrate your mom even in this. Because
honestly,
right from the name you gave him, Oluwa Darasimi. God is good to me. That was intentional. You named what you wanted. So we see him. Joshua, so amazing. Your mom has begun an incredible and remarkable story. Take it from where she stopped. First of all, what gave you that intention? I mean, where did it come from?
Okay, so first of all, I don't really like seeing people who can't afford to go to school. It touches me, so I decided to tell my mom that we should pay for some children's fees and those that cannot afford uniform and all those stationaries and stuff.
How are you doing that now? Where did you dip into your piggy bank and...
Okay, so first, so anytime my father sends me money for shawarma and all this stuff, I don't buy it. I invest into it and say I'll save it for a child to pay their fees. Yes.
Okay, so let me get this clear. And I'm amplifying this, escalating it, if you will, for a reason. So, daddy sends you money for shawarma for your enjoyment.
Sure.
Yes.
And then you decide that shawarma can wait, ice cream can wait.
Yes.
And then you use it to take care of another child like you.
Yes, sir.
Now, mommy, did this scare you? Because it starts like this. Were you thinking of, did you ever think of how big this will grow? Did you think of, can I meet up with what this child's dreams are like? Mean?
Okay, truly, the father is not here. But, you know, when he told me this, and I know it's not the first time he did something like that. It was in primary school when his teacher, he loves the teacher so much, wanted to celebrate his birthday. I said, Mommy, take my money from my piggy bank and gift my teacher something. I was like, who does this? Why are you so like this? You are a giver. And so when he said this, for me, I didn't see any problem with that. Because his father says, every Friday, I will buy you shawarma, because he wants to use that to encourage him so that he could do more. And so every Friday, money for shawarma, he doesn't buy. He keeps the money. And so we started piling up the money. And as if God knew what he wanted to do. You know, we're just here. That day, I was really thinking, how am I going to do it? Because I'm just a public servant. What am I going to, my salary is not so that much. So, and God was speaking to somebody outside this country. The person just reached out. I will not lie to you. It was around, was it till 6 in the morning? I was like, he just called me and said, Auntie Moji, please, we want to reach out to the needy. And we are looking for a channel to do that.
My God.
We have not even talked about giving the Joshua Gundipe a name. We have not thought about anything. And the family reached out and said, we want to be paying a token so that you could help us reach out to the needy. And that was how I just said, this is what my son, and it has been giving me a lot of serious thinking. Yeah. And so that was how we started.
You know, when God gives you an assignment, He will pick somebody somewhere that will help that assignment. Your own is to obey.
Yes.
I think yours is just to obey. Take the first step and
But
God.
start from the name she gave you.
Yes,
And the words
my God.
you mouthed in
My God is good to
This
me.
is it. This is it.
And so we post every time, and people will say, I want to support 10 children. I think last year we supported children with junior work. I went to the school, I looked for a school, and God directed me to that school. I went to the school. I didn't even know that people, even children that I knew were there, went there, and I saw children who could not pay junior work, and it was few days to the close of the registration.
Oh my goodness.
And only for one, I didn't even know the child was my church member. The mother just called me and started crying on the phone. Auntie Moji, thank you. See what God has used your son to do for my life. That she already told the child, don't worry, next year we'll save up.
I will start saving towards it.
And the child was already like, oh, all hope was lost. And so God used the foundation to pay, not just the boy, I think about 10 of them.
Thank you.
Yes, so, and I see what God is doing through his life. And
Indeed.
I thank God I keyed into it, actually.
Indeed, indeed. Wow. I would have loved at this point to hear from Joshua, because he has a plan. This did not happen lightly. He's looking, he's going somewhere. And also it would be interesting to know how Joshua feels when that student's fees gets paid. What does he do in Joshua's mind? You are watching Weekend Deal. Our children are not just growing, they are becoming. Some are speaking and then some are doing. Like I said earlier, Joshua is leaving indelible prints, and we're tracking those prints even as we move to Yenagoa now to still celebrate more of our beautiful and amazing voices of Nigerian children.
From the busy streets of Yenagoa, millions of Nigerians wake up each day with hopes of a brighter future. But beyond the political conversations and national debates, there is a group whose voices are often unheard: children, the future leaders of the nation. Young Nigerians are beginning to speak boldly about the kind of country they hope to inherit and the changes they want to see.
I want to see a Nigeria that will be free from corruption, be able to make remarkable impact.
Nigeria where there is good education for everyone, where there is security. Because if there are no securities, people will not be able to come out of the house. They will be afraid because there are many killings and kidnapping. Then there should also be power supply. If there are no power supplies, many people, they will live in darkness. The rich people can afford to buy solar. What of the poor people? Are you trying to say they will live in darkness? No. And there should also be good hospitals for the people Because many people in the rural environment, they are dying.
In Nigeria, that's united. In Nigeria, where everyone is treated equally, no matter where they come from, where we can all work together and achieve the certain things that are necessary.
I dream of a country where leaders can be trusted, they are honest, and people are country.
Though still young, these children understand that they too have a role to play in shaping the future of Nigeria.
And children should learn as much as we can, to be honest and believe that we can make a difference. Every child gets education because knowledge is power, and we need that power to build our country.
Despite the challenges facing the nation, they remain hopeful, holding firmly to their dreams, ideas and vision of a better Nigeria.
Leaders should listen to everyone, including small voices.
Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed, and so with peace and plenty, Nigeria may be blessed.
Basic amenities need to be improved, like water, road and lights. There are some natural resources which on their own produce power when put together for everyone. If education is provided, more than half of the child's problems are already solved.
Reduce the economic hardship in the country because of all this fallback in the cost of living of the society, because it's high. So people now think that they cannot cope. The money is not even enough for feeding. So why would they put their children to school?
As the sun sets over the city of Yenegua, one thing becomes clear. The Nigeria these children dream of is possible. A nation built on peace, unity, justice and responsible leadership.
I will start by working hard at my young age so that once I'm older, I will be able to get those high authorities in the country. I will try to make a Nigeria where parents don't need to pay through their teeth before they can get something good for themselves or their children.
Build industries to assist people not to be jobless, and they are going to be working daily, and which will also combat crime, because once you have something doing that's paying you very, very well, you don't want to get involved in crime. So you have to know what is lacking in the country and what is not lacking in the country. You have to know your strengths and weaknesses and how to tackle them. You bring up methodologies to tackle each and every one of them.
I want a Nigeria that is united. It does not matter where you come from or what language you speak. We should all be one people.
Perhaps the future of Nigeria will depend not only on today's leaders, but also on the voices, ideas and dreams of the next generation.
Welcome back to the studio. Today we're exploring the fears, the hopes and the opportunity of the next generation, because tomorrow's leaders are already amongst us, and there's one right now sitting very close to me. She's a young author. She's somebody who looks brightly into the future. She is Zion Acho.
Come to Weekend Deal.
Thank you.
How do you feel sitting here?
I'm not even going to say I'm like very, very nervous.
I know you've been gunning for this, okay?
Yes.
So we welcome you warmly. I know before you published your book, maybe you've been doing jotting. What inspires you?
Well, I can't exactly say I have one particular thing that inspires me to write. I can just like be talking to you now and then an idea just pops in my head. Or I can overhear someone saying something and then I'm like, okay, so what if this happened instead of this and then this happened after that? So inspiration just pops from anywhere.
Okay, now, so you gather your inspiration from everything that happens around you.
Yes.
Anything can trigger an inspiration. Now, your first book, the first book you ever wrote, how old were you when you wrote it?
I was 6 years old.
Okay, what is it about? Tell me what the book is about. Maybe I will know what inspired you.
Okay, I know I was bored. I don't remember exactly what inspired me, but the book was about this princess that was alone and bored, and then she saw a prince and she fell in love with him and was trying to...
At 6, you know about love!
That means she likes love.
She's
Unity.
like me. We love love.
Like
we love
unity
love.
as well.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
no, the love you feel and the one she feels are different.
You
But she likes unity.
Thelma, I don't have to say. Thelma, she loves love like me. We love
But
love.
you heard when Moji said that when they were even, before they came on air, they already bonded.
Yes,
so she
true.
likes children to share.
Yeah.
You know, earlier we were just talking about Joshua. Joshua had a dream, and that dream has metamorphosed to the extent he's paying fees for children, buying uniforms, taking books to them. Would that be something you could put into book form, write about, to inspire more young Nigerian children to be kind? How does that sit with you?
It's a very good thing, actually. You know, I was saying it was like very, very impressive thing. Like, part of the aims of the initiative I started Back to Books, besides taking the attention from like social media and all of that.
Back to Books.
Yeah, we also like intend to support people that don't have much. So maybe we'd like hold scholarship exams for people that cannot go to school. So if you get a good score, we can just like fund maybe your secondary school and things like that.
Back to Book initiative. Let's begin to hold our books again. But it doesn't have to be screened all the time. I remember when we were reading books and the fun we had reading books. So you're taking us back there again. You know, Atipoji said something. So you young people but old souls. Yes, you said it's true.
And
yeah,
imagine
old souls.
children writing for children.
And
then the
it's
adults also
amazing.
get to bind.
Yeah.
We need to read what our children are reading. So that way society is changing. And we're making positive impact all the way.
Great voices of tomorrow. The voices are speaking now. And as adults, as a generation before them, we should listen and listen good. It's time for a break. The conversation is not done.
To save myself, but see as I dey roll now. Guilty pleasures, I take part in those. Disconnect the internet, cause I'm feeling intellectual. I can't tell you're feeling the pressure, and I can't tell you're feeling the tension. Move your legs like this and that, you can't drive away depression. And I can't tell you're feeling this pressure, you can't change the whole direction. Move your legs like this and that, you can't drive away depression. Oh my waist, oh my waist, oh my waist, I like I see they go, baby, I like I see they go, baby. Oh my waist, oh my waist, oh my waist, I like I see they go, yeah, I can see they go, baby. Your body come join my body, make I pull my attention. I'ma get me, I don't feel like your body, they call my attention. Big waist, fine face, I no go lie for you, I don't face for you. I'ma get, I don't face for you. Follow me, make we chop life for Dubai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You they put me for high tension. On this one, I'm my confession. No more you go to holiday for Mumbai. Anything you want, girl, I go buy. You dey high tension. No more this one, I'm my confession. No more you got me like high up in the clouds. I no go love you for life. I no go like to say goodbye. It's when attention's way too high. You know you ease up my stress, you ease up the stress. I cannot compare you. I know fit to fail, and I can't tell you're feeling the pressure, and I can't tell you. Move your legs like this and that, you can't drive away depression. And I can't tell you're feeling these pressures, you can't change the whole direction. Move your legs like this and that, you can't drive away depression. Oh my waist, oh my waist, oh my waist, I like I see they go, baby, I like I see they go, baby. Oh my waist, oh my waist, oh my waist, I like I see they go, baby, I like I see they go, baby. Like I'm there, I'm feeling the pressure, I'm feeling the tension. Move your legs like this and that, you can't drive away depression. Like I'm there, you're feeling these pressures, you can't change the whole direction. Move your legs like this and that, you can't drive away depression. Oh my waist, Hold my waist, I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go, baby. Hold my waist, I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go, baby. I like I feeling the pressure. I like I feeling the tension. Move your legs like this and that. You can't drive away depression. I like I feeling this pressure. You can't change the whole direction. Move your legs like this and that. You can't drive away depression. Hold my waist, I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go, baby, yeah. Hold my waist, I like I see they go. Baby, I like I see they go, baby. I feel the pressure, I feel the tension. I can't I feel the pressure.
Mimi, that is amazing. Wow. Wow. Thank you. There's nothing like good music. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Thank you. You know, amidst this nourishing discourse, when you add good vibes, great music, you have amazing energy. So thank you, Mimi. I look forward to seeing Mimi do great things for Nigeria. Before we went on that break and that musical interlude, we've been talking with Joshua and Zion. And we are proud to have them with us today, and we can boast these are Nigerian children. Joshua, at 10, you're thinking, I want to pay fees, I want to make children, the underserved, feel more accommodated, let them know that they are loved. I know that even as you're sitting here now, you're thinking, what am I going to be doing next? Well, how has that made you feel? The sharing, the going to schools, when you're opportune to go with your mom to see these children and see the impact that you are making, how does it make you feel? Crack a smile now. Yeah.
It makes me feel happy, feel with joy, seeing people who can, everybody has the privilege to go to school. Yes, that's how I feel.
Looking forward, what are you thinking? There are still quite a number who are not there yet. Would you look at the collaboration? Zion is doing something too for children. What are you guys going to collaboration? Is it on the cards?
You wouldn't know.
Joshua has left them.
Joshua, let's look at, because you're doing extraordinary things, and a lot of children watching would think that, okay, he has some superpowers, but I want to let them know that you're just an ordinary guy with an amazing heart. So tell me about, what class are you, number one? You're in your...
JSS3.
JSS3, what's your favorite subject? Let them know that you are... you're Joshua.
My favorite subject is mathematics. Mathematics.
And what do you want to be when you grow up?
A mechanical engineer.
Oh, amazing! So you already like mathematics.
Even do. What did they do?
The mechanical engineer things.
But let's know. What did they do? Because I don't know. They make things. They produce stuff. They do mechanical engineering things.
Yes.
Joshua was very proud of you. Zion, tell us about your initiative.
Okay, so Back to Books is basically to like enlighten the youths on the dangers of excessive use of social media, because like nobody reads in this country again. Nobody reads like at all, and usually it's always ChatGPT. If they give them assignment, they'll go to ChatGPT to do the homework for them. They're not reading. It's just to get good grades. But what I want to do is to channel, like, I'm not saying social media is bad, but like when you go there, you see good things, you see bad things, and sometimes they're usually exposed to the bad. So my initiative is basically to like control what they are exposed to and try and just channel their attention away from social media and like back to literary world.
Interesting. Are you talking with your classmates? Is it making impact? Do you think it's gaining grounds?
Well, I have a channel on WhatsApp. Yeah, we have like 1,000 followers now.
1,000
so
followers.
That's the name Writers Call. So what I basically do is just like gather people that they write, they draw, and do amazing things like that, and just like talk to them, maybe give them tips to like improve. It's just basically for us to like connect and come together and work on that talent that they have.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Zion. Okay, so Zion, our topic, we are celebrating children. We started this celebration as a matter of fact from last week. We've been celebrating children. Today we are taking a look at the great voices of tomorrow. Children as voices. And I do know that one thing that as a community, you are fighting is bullying. Have you had any experience with bullying? And what would you say to children who would bully other children in school? You are here, you are a voice. Let's hear your voice. Speak against bullying.
Okay, so yes, actually I've had
You've been bullied?
Yeah.
Tell us your experience if you want to share, and how did you handle it? What did mommy and daddy do, or did you handle it alone?
I did not tell them.
You didn't tell them? Mommy, if you are watching, you have a super babe. Tell us what happened.
But did it stop? Has it stopped?
No, let her tell us what even happened. How were you bullied? Why were you bullied?
I don't know. It was in my JSS 3. And then for some reason I didn't like start the term early due to some like personal issues. So when I came back, for some reason, for whatever reason, I don't know, they just started calling me names, mocking the fact that I did not start early, this and that. So look at me today.
What did you? How did you stop them? What did you do? Did you report your teacher?
No, I did not report. I kind of like confronted them, something like that, and
ignored them.
Yeah. Wow. So that was how it ended.
But bullying doesn't make anybody feel good. Even some adults are bullied sometimes. Yes. There are people who are not stopped. They continue throughout their lives. It becomes a habit. It's ingrained in them. And it's not something that any of us should be proud of. Joshua, we're talking about best friends yesterday. And also, best friends can influence others. Yes. We also know that adults too, there are some things that we're doing that children may not like. There are ways they will ask us to. We grew up in a different time, so sometimes we are coming with those habits and those things we learned.
Analog habits.
And these are digital kids.
These are digital kids, man.
Joshua, is there anything that you think adults, mommy, daddy do that you would like them to do differently? Anything? Mom is rooting for you, so please feel free.
I think that they should work on their approach, like when they are shouting at you or they are scolding you, they should be a little bit calm.
Oh, don't raise their voices.
Oh, yes.
Be calming down.
So, be calming down. So, let's do an example. Joshua, why is there water on the floor?
Oh, that's not realistic.
Why are you not cleaning it? Joshua, why are you not cleaning it? That's how we do it now. I can't come down to quarrel you.
But he said we should do it differently. He said we should do it differently. We're still celebrating our voices of tomorrow. These amazing children. We just learned something. The manner of approach is critical to getting the results you want. But we don't want the children to be defiant. We want them to learn and to imbibe great habits. So let's go to Kaduna as we continue to celebrate these great voices, Nigerian children.
Education is one of the most powerful tools we can provide for children. It lays the groundwork for their intellectual, emotional, social, and moral development. More than just learning to read and write and solve equations, education in childhood cultivates curiosity, creativity, resilience, and the ability to navigate a complex world. A child's education doesn't just shape their life, it shapes the future of their family, their community, and their country at large. It is not unusual to encounter children who have dropped out of school or never attended at all.
Oda, naga abokanai na suma suna zuwa.
I do see my friends being picked up by their parents with car while going to school. I also wish so, because once knowledge is acquired, sky is the limit. If I opportune to go to school, I dream of becoming the governor of my dear state or president. If I'm opportune, I could have been in school, honestly. My dream in life is to become an entrepreneur.
Thousands in our society are forced to leave school due to challenges like unaffordable fees and safety issues. Non-governmental organizations and faith-based groups are taking part in efforts to reduce these challenges.
It provides a lot of support to number of people that are out of school in ways like this. We bring them all together because majority of them, they are out of school because their parents are not well to do. So we feel, since it is a community, as our own association or forum is concerned, Ongwa Limon Youth Forum, well established in the mosques there in the community, we look at it as a way of giving them all the necessary assistance they require.
It is expected of every father to train his child, every parent to train his children. The church, understanding the importance of training, introduced what she calls Sunday school and children class school. We understand that in transmitting knowledge, children don't understand things the way adults do. That's why we don't combine all of them together in our usual worship, because at the end of the day, they won't know what is there. So we set aside Sunday school for them, or children class for them to be taught. You know, in some of the churches, even we have holiday Bible school. We don't just go there and teach them Bible, Genesis, Revelation. No, we teach them life, we teach them reading, we teach them writing, and so many things. So when we say holiday Bible school, is a holistic activity to help in the development of children.
Because of the economic hardship, the status of parents, most of them cannot cope with school fees, tuition fees, and so on. So the NGOs do a lot with the little stipend that they get from donor organizations.
And under this project, we've been able to enroll so far 10,000 out of natural. And what we did as a project is to first of all set up what we call catch-up clubs. And these catch-up clubs are 3 months intensive booster program. So children that are never been to school in their lives are put in this catch-up clubs where facilitators train them to learn how to read, count, have basic understanding. Then an assessment is done at the end of 3 months. You determine where the place is checked. So this is what has happened last week. We were able to do the mainstreaming of 10,000 out of school children meeting our year 1 target. This is what we're going to continue.
All children, no matter where they live or what their circumstances are, have the right to quality education, for it is a fundamental right for every child.
Thank you so much, NTA Kaduna. So many young Nigerians, like the ones we've seen here today, are already excelling in different aspects of life, despite the challenges that they are confronted with. Their resilience just reminds us that indeed we have talent, indeed we have creative children, and that even though the opportunities may not be equal and everywhere, these children are breaking all barriers to stand up strong for their great country, Nigeria. And behind these children are their mothers and their fathers. And so it with joy that I welcome to the Weekend Deal studio Zion's mommy. That is her greatest, whatever she is today. I think her greatest title is Zion's mommy. She is Chief Constance Acho Osueke. Esquire, she's a learned person. She's learned. Principal, Maple Law Firm, and Vice Chairman, MBA Nyanyakaru Branch. Ma, you're welcome to Weekend Deal. Thank you very much. We'll be having amazing conversations with Zion, and it's been eye-opening. Tell us about the Zion you know. Tell us about her. Quickly, tell us about her.
Yeah, the Zion I know indeed.
Yes.
You know, from childhood, interesting. She didn't start school when her mate started because I need to go to court. And the daddy need to go to work too, and her elder sister. And our house help need to go to school because I don't believe that I will take someone's child and leave them to babysit mine. And why I deny that person access to education. So I went to the school within my jurisdiction, a very good school, you know, and they do not have crèche, and they do not have pre-nursery, and she was underage for nursery. So I pleaded with them. When the owner of the school looked at her, I said, she looks smart. You know, I said, okay, I'm going to take her to the class, don't join me. If she cries, then we will not take her. But if she's able to stay, then that is it. She barely talks there because she was barely 1. They took her to the class. And others, when they saw her, they just came out and took her. She now turned and waved everybody.
Okay. And walked in confidently.
And walked in.
Also.
The man said, I can't forget that, well, blessed memory. He said, this is super extra.
Oh my goodness.
And that was how we went paid. We couldn't get a uniform her size. We have to get the tiniest and go and amend. The next day, when my husband was taking her to school, people that were bringing their children to school, when they see her wearing the just like you see Joshua wearing coppers.
Yeah, something like that.
People will laugh. So they saw her wearing that uniform at that age. They were like, what is this one going to do? She went to school. After school, of course, that for the nursery, they dismissed earlier.
Yes.
My husband went to pick her. They were going home. The moment she noticed they left the school premises and they were going home, this girl cried.
The other way around. She's reversing her.
In fact, she almost fell off on my husband's hand. He had to take her back. So my older daughter then was in JS3. I had to take her to stay with her. So that was how, after school, after her own session, the sister would gladly take her to their own secondary
to phase 2 of learning.
Yes, and that was just what she wanted. Then again, I noticed she was scribbling on paper, writing things. Before you say she had already started joining words, and I started looking at that. I said, this girl, because my father was a chartered secretary. He writes. In fact, everybody in my house writes.
Okay, we know where this is coming from somehow.
So when I now saw that, I was, because my father of blessed memory was that kind of parent that would sit you down and ask you what you want to be in future, tell me the reason. Tomorrow he will call you and say, ask you the question. If you're consistent in what you're and then he will now begin to guide you towards
along that path.
So I think I kind of took that from him because it benefited me. So, in fact, funny enough, when she writes, and my husband is a very meticulous person. He always wants the environment to be very clean. If you see paper littered, he will carry it and trash it. I will go and pick it up for her. Her first script, this Sullivan's hair. I'm sure my husband will not be happy I'm saying this. This Sullivan hair.
No, it's this one.
Okay, it is this crown. The script, my husband trashed it.
Oh, I didn't know.
He never came back. Because it's something that came from here. She was able to bring it back.
How old was she then?
11.
11 years.
Woo.
11. So that's the Zion. And this Zion is an introvert. She doesn't talk.
No, I can say. I'm pulling her out of herself.
I'm telling you. She doesn't. She doesn't talk. She's one person that she can be in the house. You will not know she's there. I'm just opposite of me. I'm a chatterbox.
But you make good company, because that's how it works.
Yes.
If someone is an introvert and extrovert,
her dad doesn't talk. Oh. So me and her will blend.
You see what I mean?
Wow. You know, we heard earlier from Moji that some mothers, some parents are intentional. She began her from the womb. You saw something in her when she was less than 1.
Yes.
And you continue to chatter her along. And that's a lesson to many parents too. You find parents sometimes trying to convince, do it this way, rather than listening in. Sometimes we read them through what they do, what they say, the kind of habits that they imbibe. Well done, Mommy.
Well done. Well done.
Later we'll get to know more about your book, Zion. But let me come again to Joshua. We talked about parents earlier and you gave us nice advice. Very nice advice, yes. And we are inspired by the way you like children to have that sense of belonging, because it's so critical. If you are eating well, you want other children to also celebrate well. You are in GSS 3 now, and this dream began at 10. At 10. So like you are, this 3 years now.
Yes.
In the next 3 years, where do you want this your dream to be? You're already paying fees. Haven't you done it all? What is left for you to do? What are you thinking? I know your mind is working, so feel free to share.
Okay. Next 3 years, I want it to be worldwide.
Okay.
Like to create a...
We're going global now. We're going global now.
We are inspiring
I want it
people.
to be worldwide. Everybody should be happy. I'll even try my best, like, so create a learning center for children, also a place where they can sleep and stay. Yes. So yes.
And it is possible. Do you truly believe it can happen? Because we believe it's going to happen.
Yes, it's possible.
Well
It's
done,
good.
Joshua. Well done. Well done.
Well, thank you so much.
Challenge God.
Yes, we continue to learn every day. We, the older generation, can actually learn from this young generation. They can influence the way we think, the way we do things. And of course, the future is brighter when the different generations learn from each other instead of competing against each other. They have to learn from us, and we will also learn from them. Susan Adamu is taking a look at supporting children, how to make them strong for the future. Susan, take it away.
God bless you, sir. You are the best, sir.
Thank you very much.
What happens when a child is surrounded by people and still feels alone? What happens when fears replaces laughter and silence replaces trust? Behind many smiles is the untold stories of pain, fear, and emotions. Every child deserves more than just a roof over their head. They deserve love, protection, and a voice. But beyond food and shelter, children need a deeper feeling of safety. A place where they can speak, dream, laugh, and grow without fear. Experts say children feel safer in an environment that is loving.
So once you are dropped on the premises, we become the parents. And we've given them the privilege to meet us anytime to share their burdens with us. And confidently, they share their problems with us. But one thing with learners is this. Once they discuss their personal issues with you, and then they hear it from another angle, they are never pleased. That is the confidence I am telling you. So the first thing we built in them is, tell us your problem. We are ready to solve it for you. But we promise you no 2 ears will hear about it. So that confidence is there.
Predictable and emotionally supportive, such as affection, listening ears, and quality time. Consistent routines like mealtime, playtime, and bedtime also help reduce anxiety and give them a sense of stability and control in their world.
Our school here, we close at 2. But I tell you, we will have to stay behind till 5 after 5 before parents will come. Not even parents, drivers, in most cases, come to pick the learners. I was asking some of the learners some days ago, and they said, what is it? Why are you here when the school had closed since 3 p.m.? What are you still doing? They say they don't have space at home to play. They don't allow them to come out. So they feel safe with us. In fact, some parents were even agitating that we should run a boarding house where they will come, dump their children, and then they go. They leave the trouble, the whole trouble for the teachers, for the school. So children are better saved to them in school than home.
When their feelings are acknowledged and respected, they grow emotionally stronger and more confident. They become brave enough to try new things, knowing that mistakes will never take away love and acceptance. As safe children become a confident child, a supported child grows into a stronger future leader. By so doing, showing kindness, listening will help them grow into the very best version of themselves. You must always remember that every child matters, every voice matters, and every future matters.
It's quite in depth. And it's becoming more clear to us, even on a daily basis, that we are the first role models our children get to see.
Absolutely.
So the fact that our children can comfortably bring their big dreams to our small table or small hands, that they have confidence in us and they are seeing something good. So we give it up for Chief Mrs. And my dear sister. Yes. We are doing something good. Zion, you didn't clap for mommy. Please keep your hands busy.
I'm also clapping for mommy.
Yes, Is it easy? It's not easy. We say well done. So we have a few messages here. Nigerians are watching and they love the fact we're celebrating our children. So someone says, hello Weekend Deal. I always like and enjoy your program. My name is Felix Friday. You are doing a good job. Thank you so much, Felix Friday. And our friend from Ijebu Ibefu, Araromi Quarters, Ogun State, Olubode, Sharafa Olusegun, thank you for always reaching out. We don't take your love and your friendship for granted. He says that we have a responsibility as adults to make Nigeria comfortable. Let's give them a good platform so they can rise. You know how we say it takes a village?
It does.
So we do our part. NTA does its part. Parents do their part. The schools also do their part to raise these amazing children. I'll take one more all the way from Edo State. Okay, Ege from Edo State said, he says he doesn't miss Weekend Deal. Okay, Ege, are you here or is she? Thank you for always watching. But what are you taking away from this special package we're sharing today? We're celebrating the amazingness of Nigerian children. And there's such a one there. Okay, she's a youth. She's a young adult. Mimi. Mimi's been belting out amazing tunes. Mimi, we're rocking it because of you. Please take it a notch higher. It's over to you, Mimi.
Balance, balance. Now me where they wash you now. Now me where they wash your clothes. Now me where they cook no. Now me where they wash your car. Now me where they work for your shop. Now me where they walk no. I become on vessel for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get roll, no be say your own roll, passing my own. I become on vessel for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get roll, no be say your own roll, passing my own. Balance, balance. Let me when they clean your shop, let me when they cook no. Balance, balance, balance. Let me your own role. Passing my own role. Let me ready, let me ready, drive your keke. Let me ready, drive your boss. Let me ready, oh, no. I'll become a vessel of my happiness, still be my own. Everybody get roll, no be say your own roll, passing my own roll. Comment passer, c'est la vie. Comment passer, no me say, you better pass me, you better pass me. Be your get through, no me say your own better pass my own. I become one person for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get on, no be say your own, no, passing my own, no. Balance, 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 still be my own, no. Balance, 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 still be my own, no. I'll become a vessel of my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get wrong, no be say your own, passing my own. Balance, balance, na me ready drive your keke. Balance, 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 you still be my own. Everybody get thrown on me, say your own better, passing my own. Yeah, I become a vessel for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get born, no me say your own role, passing my own. Now me where they wash your clothes, now me where they work for your shop, now me where they cook. Now me where they wash your car, now me where they work for your house, now me where they work. I become a person for my happiness, so still be my own. Everybody get home, no me say your own, passing my own. Hey, come on. Hey, balance, still be my own.
Miriam Abdul-Malik, aka Mimi.
Love you.
Oh, you're on fire. We love you. We celebrate your talent. We celebrate your gift. And I have a question for you, Mimi. We're talking about the voices, great voices of tomorrow. I know young people like you are speaking. My first question will be, when did you start singing? So my second would be that, what do you think we are not understanding about your generation? Are there things you're saying that we are not understanding? And what do you want us to understand about your generation? So maybe if you can answer that.
I started singing when I was a kid, I always loved music. My parents usually played music around the house, so music was always a part of my life growing up. And one thing I would like the older generation to understand about our generation is that we just want love most of the time. Most of the time we're trying to speak out about how we feel and most of the things we're going through, and I don't think most of the parents listen. I feel like they push it aside and they don't really think it's, important, but it is. And I feel like if your children are talking to you, you should listen. If they come to you, you should go to them with open minds. You should hear whatever they have to say. And I just feel like we're all just trying to make our way and our path in life, and our parents should be the ones to, guide and help us.
Mimi, we got you! We got you, girl! We got you! Nigeria has got you.
Yeah.
And parents need to listen, right? Listen. Our first responsibility is you listen, because they are speaking from a place where they want to be heard. And then you now fathom it out together, how to understand, and then how to do. It is after you listen, you can advise, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. I have one message I was going to read earlier, if you permit me. Patience. Earlier when I was struggling to open it. So I opened it, I now read it.
Okay.
You are a regular contributor on our show, Cecilia, and we thank you for always watching and making your comments. I know that we're not perfect, but she has identified that Weekend Deal loves Nigeria. And for us, that is huge. Because it's the love that brings us here weekend in and weekend out. So it's the entire production team, the entire NTA, we say thank you. Yeah. We truly love Nigeria from the depth of our hearts. And we don't take any contribution lightly.
At all, we don't.
Thank you, Cecilia.
Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you for always reaching out. We love you. We look forward to seeing you one day. You will stroll into our Weekend studio and say, I am Cecilia. And that's all you need to say. We take the love from there. Thank you so much. We love you. Okay, I'll come back to you, my dear Zion. I mean, he said something, maybe he said some things that were profound. Sometimes we see you without seeing you. And I mean that as our children. We don't want you to feel unseen. So can you add one or two things? What do you think we should do more? Because today it's your voices we want to hear. We are only guiding your voices. It's your voices we want to hear. We're only guiding your voices. So please tell us, are there things you also want us to know as the older generation, as your mothers and as your fathers, that we don't know?
Well, for one, I think whenever your child comes to you or you notice that they have a particular skill or talent, you should act on it. And then don't impose things on them. Okay. I have a classmate whose mom wanted her to study medicine and she wanted to study computer science. And if you think about it, it's actually very rampant, parents choosing the path for their children to follow because they feel like the one they want to go will not produce more yield. It's not always about money. Sometimes you have to think of your children's happiness too.
But let me just hold forth for parents, since I'm also a parent too. But you know that we come from a place of love. Because you guys get very angry. You get very angry, mommy. But honestly, what we see, even though we are all learning to understand that we must listen to our children, but I want to also say that we are always coming from a place of love. We want you to make the money, we want you to be comfortable, and then when it comes to even love, we see somebody and we say, marry this person because we want you to be okay. We might not be right. We might be right, but the aim is for you to be okay. Do you agree that we are coming from a place of love?
Yes.
Joshua, do you believe that we are coming from a place of love?
They are urging the parents now to rethink their methodology.
We are rejigging. We will rejig.
Okay, listen. Listen first, right? And then speak calmly. Joshua, right? Listen, speak calmly.
See,
Mommy, you've heard though.
I can't promise that calmly.
Mommy, you've heard though.
We will try.
Listen.
We will try and work on
your
our
methods.
I think the person that started this calming down method.
That little boy.
Yes.
Little boy. Mommy,
calming down. Mommy, be calming down.
It brought out the theory that I don't think it's applicable to mothers like us. Do you get?
But it's workable.
No, it is.
When you're angry, and then we can compromise.
For me, I've been able to understand. I think first of all, you need to know your child.
Yes.
if your child needs to be spoken to calmly, you know, there are some children that when you talk to them, they sit back and they listen, you know, because they try to reason with you. And from there, they pick it up. And you understand the kind of child you are nurturing. Every child is not the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if they are trained, they are not the same. So you need to know your child. You need to know what approach works for the child. For my son now, I think that speaking calmly works for him.
Yes.
Because if you just say, at the end of the day, you have not even communicated. Yeah. Do you understand? You have not communicated. And maybe said something about love. You know, children don't like to be ignored. Do you get? There was a day my son was talking to me. I was actually carried away. And I was like, Mommy, are you ignoring me? And I looked at myself, I was like, oh man, I can never say this to my mother. Who am I? And he was like, Mommy, are you ignoring me? I mean, I've been talking to you for the past sec and you have not responded. I was like, no, I was not responding. Sorry, I was not listening. I wasn't ignoring you. I needed to, on a normal day, I would appear like, you cannot even say that. How dare you look at your mother and say, Mommy, are you ignoring me?
You'll be ignoring your life.
The words couldn't be formed. They weren't in our vocabulary. But good thing, you know the good thing, we're having this conversation so comfortably. It's a learning curve for all of us. You know, if we don't want them to go far from us, to follow the wrong things, to even begin to ignore us, they've told us so. That love, we know you love us, but please want it to be evident in a way. So imbibe your old tradition, but inculcate some of ours. That way we have a workable compromise.
I want to speak to Mommy Zion, and you know, I used to joke. He asked made that joke here that growing up, I didn't know I had mental health. I didn't know I had a mental health. We're all growing. But these days, children, why are you laughing at me? I didn't understand mental health now. These children now, they're always traumatized.
My mental health. Please, for my mental health.
Okay, you heard it too.
Wait until they call you for a meeting.
Please talk about it.
Tell us about
it.
Okay.
Yes.
My kids. She's already smiling. Just come back the next thing. Mama, we're having a meeting today.
Okay.
They'll give you the time. Daddy, when are you coming back? I'm on my way. Okay. We're having a meeting today. When will I come back? Now, it is not this or other way around. This meeting. We'll come and say that. Yes. Yes. Mama, Daddy. What we're trying to say is, you see, that you don't keep to your promise.
Hey, whoa.
You said this and you didn't do it. You do this and you didn't do this. So, you know, I used to say the children of these days are yesterday's ancestors that are coming back.
She said, that's what it is.
They are the ancestors.
Old souls.
Old souls.
Yes.
They just repackage them.
They repackaged them and they came back. So for me, like you said, kids work differently. My first child, but today she will accuse me that I love these ones more than I love her. But the truth is that I gave birth. She's 29 now.
Oh,
and
she told us.
So now, if I had used Joshua's pattern, I would lose her.
Times have changed.
Do you understand?
Yes.
I would lose her. But this one sitting down here, if I use the pattern I use for the elder sister,
you lose her
I will lose her.
You lose her too. Yeah.
Which is what Joshua's mom is trying to say.
Yes.
Balancing it.
Yeah.
What I do, and I discovered that children, just like Mimi mentioned, they crave for love.
Yes.
So what I do, I try to give them love in excess. Now when I give you that love in excess, I use it as a weapon.
Like that.
I use it as a weapon.
Teach us.
I am teaching you. I will use it as a weapon. Now when I want to correct you, I try to do as if I'm withdrawing that love. You know, that's one thing they crave for.
Yeah.
That's why these days, children, when you get like, Mom, I'm sorry. You know, they're quick to apologize.
Sure.
Do you know why? They don't want to take away. They don't want that love, that vibe to stop. So they always want you to be in tune. That affection. So now, when this one, from childhood, the next thing, she's already writing you apology letter. The one that took to apology letter too. They will just write and come and keep for you where you will see it. Or when you finish reading this love letter, your heart will melt. Huge! So me and I took that one and started using it for myself, for my own mental health.
Mental health. At the end of the day, we all have mental health.
Exactly.
Taken care of.
Yes. I use it. Yes. So when I see that you are doing what I don't, I was like, Mama, you're talking to me, I want to be. That I will just withdraw. So they will not want to be, they will not be like, Mama, I'm sorry. Mama, I didn't mean it that way. Mama, I love you. I love you. I will say, I love you too. I will forgive.
And you bring your eye down.
Do you understand? I will go back to status quo.
This is masterclass.
My weapon, no love.
No, love is a weapon. You can actually use it. You can use for your negotiations, for getting what you want. Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
Quickly, my director saying that my director said, Patience, you know I love you. Take your papers. I'm wondering how love and papers are connected. See, I've said it on air.
It's also because it's training you to do your work well. You withhold the love.
Then Ben. Okay. Interesting. Thank you so much, Mr. Godwin. I like to call you. It is your favorite show, Weekend Deal, and today we are listening to the voices of our young ones, the generations after us. But the truth of the matter is that they've been speaking, and like we asked at the beginning of the show, are you listening? And if we are listening, how are we listening? And if we're even listening at all, what are we doing with what we are listening to? And the children are here today to speak. And during the break, we say that the love you don't give them at home, they might find it in the wrong places. So, Mommy, Daddy, just climb down from your high horse, meet them at the point, give them the love so they can grow to be very, very responsible adults. If not, you will lose those children that you love so much and you're not showing. You know, you're stuck up. You don't want them to know that you're a soft person, so you're always hard. Daddy, that thing don't pass.
Telling you.
Calm down. Yeah, so we're back here in the conversation. Tell me first, do you have any messages before we round up so that we would take all their messages?
When they are
okay,
done,
when they are done, okay,
message,
fine,
yes.
okay, good. So we're closing. We are basically wrapping up. I will start with my beautiful, elegant, ever young Auntie Moji. What do you have to say to the people watching us?
Okay, to everyone watching us, and I want to take the inspiration from what my son is doing. No child is too small to be of great impact to the society. I think he has taught me that. I used to think I was a giver until I saw what God is doing in his life. You know, when a child of barely 10 years comes to you and tells you, this is what I want to do, and you know, I saw it as him challenging God, not me. And I see God working in that part, and today we are here. And I want to say a very big thank you to everybody who has supported Joshua Ogundipe Foundation in any way. I've seen people who told me every month we are giving this towards the foundation. And I've seen people who say, okay, I want to pay for 10 children, I want to pay for 20. And I want to say a big thank you. And for my son too, Joshua, thank you for being an amazing son. And as we celebrate Children's Day, I use you as a point of contact to every children out there. You will know, the way you have known God, you will continue to prosper. Amen. And you will not know it better yesterday. You will continue to be of great impact. You said something today, and I see it also as a challenge. You said you want to, he has never discussed this with me before. He said he wants to build a center, and I see that as a school. You know, you are going to do that. God has just started with you, and is taking you places. Your voice will not just be heard in Nigeria, and it will be heard all over the world. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
And for you, Zion, too, I love you. You know, I walked in here and I saw your mom, and I see that there's this flow. I collected her contact already. I love you. I love children doing well, and that's amazing. And for you children out there, if you're thinking there is no hope, there is hope for you. There is no hope that is lost. In as much as you just key into it, telling yourself, I'm going to be great. There's this affirmation I do every morning. And, you know, for children too, I teach children. I do this Good News Club every Sunday. And I teach them to be affirmative. So there's no hope lost.
Amen. So, Mommy Zion, what do you have to say to
so I'm so excited being here. And I want to thank Zion for making it possible, because I came because of her.
Yes.
If she didn't do this, I won't be here. So I want to thank Zion, and I want to thank her too because she made me to meet Joshua. And
collabo happen here every weekend.
So
Every
my
weekend.
growing up was full of philanthropic spirits that I used to. If I see you, I can call you in and give you my clothes. When you go home, your parents will bring you to be sure
that you actually gave.
And my parents will say, she's like that. And today, I do things. In fact, on the 14th of February, I took my own log to the streets. I do buy cow, get a caterer, they will cook. I'll take it out there to those beggars on the street. That these days when they see me, those children, they will run to me. I know them one-on-one. We have a bonding. And in fact, in a year, I can do it like 4 or 5 times, which is my own way of giving back to the society.
Amazing.
Without asking for fund anywhere from what I do. So, and my encouragement to every parent out there, these children are just like normal children. Your own children can do better. But when you give them the opportunity, first believe in your child. Just like they say, listen. When you listen, you will hear that tiny voice. You'll be able to perceive that particular talent of that child.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And work towards it.
Thank you.
Improve them.
Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. So just 2 quick messages. Good thing, Sajibola is acknowledging the impact that Zion and Joshua have made on Nigerians today. Thank you. He said, great to see Zion and Joshua today in the Weekend Deal studio. I have been touched by all they have shared. I now know how to do better, and I intend to do better. Thank you so much. Sandra says, I'm reaching you from Anambra State, and here we are rocking it for Weekend Deal. We enjoyed your program from start to finish. We enjoyed you. In fact, she wraps it up by saying, it is so sweet. And Nigeria indeed can be sweet. Our children are gifts. They are blessed. But it's how we nurture them that will determine what they will become for Nigeria and the world. So God bless Nigerian children. God bless your mother. And let's rock it for mothers and fathers.
Rock
it all for
rock it, mothers. Rock it, daddy. Daddy, we love you. Mommy, we love you.
Love you all. Baby, take it away.
Baby, baby, muchacho. Baby, me and you sitting on that K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Baby, me and you sitting on that K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Ima misaramboro, iwarango waramboro, you make me feel like. Ay, 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 mani, mami, Viva